What's up and welcome to Under 10 Fitness. This is the show where we talk about health and fitness that matters to you. I'm Drew Smith and I'm on a journey to find out real fitness advice from real, honest coaches and trainers. Today I'm here with Coach Kenny Foster and one of his clients, Jessa Smith. And Coach Kenny is going to show us 9 different dynamic stretches that he runs all of his athletes through before they actually go on a run. So today it's going to be very beneficial. I'm going to hand it over to Coach Kenny Foster. Let's get started.
Hi, I'm Coach Ken Foster from RunKennyFoster.com. We're going to be going over the 9 different dynamic stretches. The first one we're going to go over today are forward skipping arm circles, and it's exactly how it sounds. You're going to be progressing in a skip while you're conducting this exercise or dynamic stretch, and then also swinging your arms in a circular motion going forward. Okay, Jessa, will you demonstrate for me? Okay, and then what this is going to do is it's going to elevate your heart rate, it's going to get you sweating a little bit, and it's going to get you ready to run. This is the very first one that we do. Okay, so for our second dynamic stretch that we'll be doing today, it's a side skipping arm circle. It is very similar to the forward skipping arm circle, except there's a little bit different motion with the arms. You're doing this instead of this, and additionally, it's a side skip where you're going left and right. Okay? Jessa? Yep, and this is going to open up those hip flexors, elevate your heart rate, and get that blood pumping, get ready to run. Okay? For dynamic stretch number 3, what we're going to be doing is the calisthenics, also known as grapevines, and this takes a little bit of foot coordination, but Jessa's got this down pat and she's going to show you here. Awesome, good job. Dynamic stretch number 4, we call this the A skip or high knee skip, and it's pretty much exactly how it sounds. Once again, you're going to be skipping as high as you can. So there are 2 dynamic stretches that we do is skipping for height, and then also skipping for length, which is also called bounding. So Jessa's going to show us A skip, which is skipping for height. Go ahead, Jessa. Nice, good job. For our next dynamic stretch, we're going to be doing the V skip, and this is very similar to the A skip. Same exact motion, except you're going to be kicking that leg out, but the main thing here is you're going to be utilizing your hamstring, activating that hamstring muscle to bring the leg back down. Jessa, go ahead. Okay. All right, the next 2 dynamic stretches that we're going to show you are high knees and quick high knees, and they serve 2 different purposes. The regular high knees, it's an exaggerated running motion. You're getting the knees as high as you possibly can, and you're also doing it pretty quickly. And then the second dynamic stretch that we're going to show you are quick high knees. So Jess is going to go down and do the high knees, and then on the way back she's going to do the quick high knees. And the second one for the dynamic stretch for quick high knees, you're just trying to develop quick feet, get the legs turning over, so when we get to running, it's easier to get that leg turnover. Go ahead, Jessa. For our next dynamic stretch, we're going to be doing butt kicks. This is another one that's going to really elevate your heart rate. It's going to get you sweating, get you ready to run. And pretty much what it is it's a running motion, another exaggerated running motion where you're bringing the heel up to your glute, trying to utilize and activate that hamstring muscle again. Jessa, go ahead. Okay, for our final dynamic stretch for today, what we're going to be showing you is the hamstring extension skip. And this is the last pretty much thing we do before we go into any sort of static stretching before we head out on a run. Jessica, go ahead. All right, and thank you. Those are the dynamic stretches that we have for you today. These are the 9 basic dynamic stretches that we do prior to going out on our run. This is, you can pretty much call this a warm-up exercise as well, but it's something to elevate your heart rate and not kind of, if you're sitting in your car all day long and you get off of I-25 and you head off the Santa Fe Trail to go for a run, these are exercises that you can do to get yourself warmed up and make sure you're not getting yourself injured. That's the main thing and that's the reason why we do this, is to make sure we're not getting ourselves injured. We do these for about 20 yards or 60 feet in length, and it shouldn't take you any longer than 10 to 15 minutes to complete this at any given time before you head out on your run. I think it's a great tool to use to maintain good flexibility as well and also prevent injury. Thank you, Jessa, for joining us today. Jessa is one of the athletes I coach on runkennyfoster.com. I've been coaching now for about a year and a half, 2 years. I've been running at the amateur level as well as professional for the last 10 to 15 years.
And there you have it, 9 dynamic stretches that you can do right before you go on a run. Coach Kenny Foster, thank you very much for that. If you want to find out more about Kenny Foster and even get some personalized one-on-one training, you can visit him at runkennyfoster.com. This is Under 10 Fitness. I'm Drew Smith. As always, remember, stay motivated.